Right, people. I'm a bit excited and a bit nervous at the same time today with this one that we're testing and doing my review on, because I had a little look on the MedBud Wiki website, and it didn't have a terp profile before, this one. I was just going by the fact that I liked one of the strains, or I didn't mind both of the strains that is in this genetics. Um, Yeah, and everyone online was saying it's just sweet and earthy. On YouTube, who already had it and that, and I was like, okay, I can deal with sweet and earthy. I like a bit of sweet and earthy. And then I looked on the MedBud Wiki website today or last night, and this strain started showing up the terp profile for it all of a sudden, and it looked like it had like about 30 or 40 something percent limonene in it. And I was like, oh no, because obviously I don't like a lot of limonene. It seems to stimulate me too much and keep me awake and blah blah blah. You know the deal with me. And yeah, I try and stay away from high limonene strains. And yeah, this one's coming up like 30-40% or something when I was looking, if I remember rightly, now on medbud.wiki. But what we are testing today is the Wedding Sunset. And I thought I might like it because I absolutely love Sunset Sherbet. It's crossed to the wedding cake. Wedding cake is similar to cookies in flavour, like kind of creamy, kind of gassy. So I thought, well, it's going to probably be similar to gelato, innit? Because it obviously kind of gassy, kind of creamy cookies. Crossed to Sunset Sherbet is what gelato is. And this is a kind of creamy, kind of gassy wedding cake crossed with Sunset Sherbs. So I'm hoping for something similar to sherbsy or gelato-y to come from this. Um, yeah, like hopefully it's not too lemony for me after seeing how much limonene it's got in the terp profile on MedBud Wiki today. Okay. It is kind of like sherbsy. No, it's not sherbsy. It's sweet and creamy. It's pure like gelato-y or runtsy. Yeah, Sherbsy's a bit more gassy than gelato and runts. Runts and gelato is usually quite a lot more sweet and creamy. Yeah, definitely. This is more like gelato or what do you call it, or runts. Thank God for that, man. It smells good, man. Like smells like creamy, earthy, sweet. You can smell a little tiny little twang of something in there, like. But obviously, it's like most of these Cali strains, they've all got at least like 10 or 20% or something of limonene in, ain't they? That's what I find with a lot of them. That's why I've tried to pick a lot of the a few of the old school strains that ain't really got like none of the limonene in them to test them out as well. Gradually, but yeah, I'm quite excited to try that because that's smelling like it's going to be pretty creamy and sweet and earthy, like everyone was saying online. I'll get back to you in a bit, guys, and I'll see what this is tasting like and what it's affecting like. Also, I forgot to say the nuggets are looking really nice. They're frosty, dense, quite dark green, and little hues of purple in there as well. I think that the purple's mainly on the leaves that are like still left on there though. But yeah, it's got a nice little pretty purple hue to it here and there, and some nuggets, and quite a dark green with quite a lot of fuzzy frost on it. And obviously at the end of the video, check the description or the comments, and I'll pin a short for you guys to watch. So there you go. And also, before I was about to consume this, I weighed it, and it was a bonus as well. It came 10.2 again, so that was 0.2 over from Hexacan on the Wedding Sunset. So thank you very much, Hexacan. Not only does it smell nice, but it also came a little bit over as well, which is also nice. It's always good when that happens, isn't it? So nice one for that, Hexacan. And yeah, let me get this smoke review done and see what it's blazing like. A few moments later. first thing I'll say is that it's lovely. The second thing I'll say is that perfect consistency. Nice bit of spring to the nuggets as well that I forgot to mention, and obviously like a nice little bit of stickiness to there, which obviously is why it's so terpy still. The ash, I'll show you that now. Same as the Mac really, the Samoy Mac. It's like off-white, grey, like about 7 out of 10. It's not like black ashing, but it's not like proper white ashing, you know. The LA Confidential was that little bit whiter ash. This is like white, light grey, going to like little like patches of grey and that, you know what I mean? Here and there, but it's not like completely black ashing. So like I say, about the same as the Mac. Give it like 7 out of 10. Like they've had a go at flushing it, definitely, and it's pretty much like 90% there, you know what I mean? Give you one last little look at that. See what I mean? There's some slightly darker patches in it here and there, but it's overall pretty light, you know, you wouldn't complain. Lovely, sweet, creamy, slightly gassy, slightly earthy flavour, just like sherbs and gelato and runts have got. I really like that. It was basically like a smoking and like really sweet, creamy bit of gelato or runts. Yeah, I'm really into that. I'll definitely get that again. Like I say, 7 out of 10 for like the ash. Probably about a 9 out of 10 for the flavour and the effects. It's got that nice euphoric effects. It's I don't think it's got as much limonene in it as what they're saying on medbud.wiki though. That got me well worried. I can definitely taste the linalool in there that like I've seen is in a lot of terp profiles of sunset sherbets and gelatos and stuff. And I can taste that sweet, creamy, florally, lavendery-ness going on in there, man. There's nowhere near, like, I think that there is, you can still taste there's some limonene in there. It's got that slight little sharp lemony bit in the aftertaste, like most of the Cali stuff has nowadays. But it's mainly sweet, creamy, and earthy, and slightly florally, you know, and really like gelato-y, sherbsy, runtsy. Like, that's right up my street. Definitely getting that again. They did a pretty good job of growing that and of curing and drying that. Really happy with the consistency. Really happy with the flavour. Nice euphoric, happy effect. Will it get me to sleep? I don't know. It might do if I've consumed enough of it. But I think this might be just a really good, heavy, more on the heavy side, daytime sort of strain for me because I've got quite a high tolerance. And then I've still got the LA Confidential that is my knockout one for nighttime. I know that's going to help me majorly now, that LA Confidential for nighttime knockout green. But yeah, as for this one, yeah, I can still feel the power. Don't get me wrong, I can feel like the heavy eyes and it's clouding my head a bit still, but it's a bit more euphoric than the LA Confidential and a bit more like sociable and happy and euphoric and that, you know what I mean? But yeah. I'll carry on consuming a bit tonight, and obviously I have to have quite a bit of it just to see whether it'll get me to sleep. And if it don't, I've got the LA Confidential there for a backup. If it does, I'll let you guys know in the next review anyway, and stay tuned for it. But if not, this is a really nice, quite heavy daytime one that'll get you feeling really positive and happy and euphoric and that, but not like like proper too over energized. You still feel like positive and euphoric and happy, but still anti-anxiety and chilled and that. That's why I'm pretty sure this has got some linalool in it somewhere, man, as well. Because of linalool gives me a very nice anti-anxiety but still happy, euphoric sort of feeling. I think they need to cut a little bit of the limonene out of the terp profile on medbud.wiki and then add like a little bit of linalool in there maybe. Because I'm definitely not tasting as much limonene as what they were putting on there. It got me worried that it was going to be super sharp and lemony or super sharp and sour and I weren't going to like it. But yeah, tiny little bit of that sharp lemoniness in the background. But again, not too much for me to not be able to deal with. It's mainly sweet, creamy, earthy, slightly gassy or fuely. Lovely bit, mate. Definitely going to be staying on my prescription. I know that. This and the LA Confidential have both got that recognisable, pretty loud terps when you open the jar straight away, and when you crack a nugget and grind it and all that. Yeah, like the Mac was lacking a little bit with the terp department, man. And it's got still got a mouth like 3/4 of the mouth coating flavour there, or maybe 60% of the mouth coating flavour there. But yeah, that definitely got either dried wrong or cured wrong, or maybe it just didn't get grown right at the beginning, and it was grown in too hot conditions, and it had already had its terps burnt off of it before it even started the drying and curing process. Who knows? But it definitely weren't all there. Whereas that bit of hexacan, Avent, WS, Wedding Sunset, and the Aurora Pedonus LA Confidential definitely got their own characteristics and their own terps, and definitely pretty loud. And when you open the jar, you can recognize that it's its own strain. You know what I mean? Like as soon as I opened that up of the Wedding Sunset, it was like, sweet and creamy. You know what I mean? And as soon as you open the LA Confidential up, it's like, whoa, is that GMO? You know? So, like, yeah, they're both got their own pretty loud, nice, like, unique, characteristical terps to them, man, them two. The Mac lacking a little bit compared to them. So that's my honest review and opinion on the Wedding Sunset. I hope that's helped you to choose whether you're going to get it or not. And yeah, stay tuned for some more reviews coming soon, guys. There's a couple more strains yet from this last prescription that I've got to test still. And I'll be ordering another one this month. And then, yeah, I've got a few that I'm already got in mind that I'm ordering at the end of the month as well. Or the beginning of next month. So, yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'll be doing plenty more reviews and getting my opinion out of what I think personally that I'm getting from each individual strain on the medical market. Have a good one, people. Take it easy.